Hey guys, Joseph here. Today we have a special installation for you with a high-tech BMW, the new 2023 BMW iX. This is going to be a great reference for you SUV and hatchback owners out there, as well as all BMW drivers, which can be tricky cars when it comes to dashcam installs. In this video, we're going to guide you through the process of hardwiring one of our newest and most premium dashcams, the BlackVue DR970X Plus 2-channel dashcam, into this premium ride, the 2023 BMW iX, plus a BlackboxMyCar PowerCell 8 battery pack. It's a fancy and futuristic car from the inside and out. It's got carbon fiber interior lining and dark teal colors, giving it a more sophisticated look. This BMW offers a comprehensive set of standard driver assistance features, including parking sensors, autonomous emergency braking, and lane keeping assist systems. It even has its own built-in dashcam for accidents. However, this driver opted in for a more high-quality camera for additional security, offering much more coverage and features with 4K Sony STARVIS 2, motion parking mode, and cloud coverage. As you can see, this EV is an SUV, so it may require a few more steps than the standard sedan, but don't worry, we'll guide you through it. Now, while we opted for a more advanced hardwiring option, keep in mind that you can always use the included cigarette lighter adapter for a simple plug-and-play connection with BlackVue. While recording your drives is important, we also value recording when the car is off and protecting it. So we're adding this installation with a BlackboxMyCar PowerCell 8 battery pack for 24/7 coverage and extended parking mode. To make this process easier and more convenient, we recommend the BlackboxMyCar Essential Installation Kit, which includes all the tools you'll need to install a dashcam for the very first time. We'll link it below. Every bundle includes a BlackboxMyCar circuit tester, a trim removal tool, zip ties, a microfiber towel for cleaning the windshield before the installation, and our special BlackboxMyCar decals. Now let's get started. As with any other installation, the first step is to choose where to place the dashcam. For us, the best spot is to mount the front dashcam close to the center of the windshield, off on the passenger side on the side of the rearview mirror. This makes the unit accessible but still not distracting for the driver. Also, clean the windshield first. You don't want your footage to be blurry with dust, or the mount not adhering properly. Use a microfiber towel and a vehicle glass cleaner inside the windshield. Remove any marks or smears that may impact your video quality on the outside too. We also recommend using an aqua shield to make the most out of your dashcam's view through any weather. This accessory keeps your view clear from water, dust, and other particles that may distract it. Since the BlackVue is screenless, we recommend powering the camera temporarily with the cigarette lighter adapter and pair the dashcam with your phone. Through the dedicated BlackVue app, you can live view from the camera, ensuring that you have the right viewing angle. Next, once you've chosen the location, it's time to mount the dashcam onto the windshield using the provided adhesive mount. Now that your dashcam is mounted, let's get it wired. For the 2023 BMW iX, there was a Fusebox in the trunk on the passenger side, but there's also a front Fusebox in the center, which is our Fusebox of choice. We had to remove much of the paneling for the front Fusebox, removing the bottom stem of the center console, the floor paneling, and the side paneling on the passenger side. Still, we found this more efficient as wiring to the rear Fusebox would have involved an extended power cable. Here, you're going to need the battery pack's hardwiring kit, which is included with the battery. While we'll cover the differences of this unique install, please do check out our recent in-depth tutorial on the hardwiring process for detailed information on how to wire it yourself. The battery's hardwiring cable is a 2-wire connection, and it only needs an ACC ignition-based connection and a ground. While an ACC connection is normally easy to find, it's not so easy for BMWs, especially for this iX. Watch out for delayed ACC fuses, which means the fuse will stay active once you've turned off the vehicle for roughly 15 minutes. Some BMWs have only a few delayed ACC fuses, but this entire vehicle's fuses were delayed ACC, as the whole vehicle stays on even when powered down. That means we had to wait a full 15 minutes for the vehicle to power down before we could test for a delayed ACC connection, leaving the doors open and the electronics untouched. While wiring to a regular ACC connection is best, we didn't have much of a choice here. so we ensured the battery was set to low so it would not draw too much power while parked. Furthermore, BlackVue's ability to detect that the vehicle is no longer in motion and go into parking mode shortly after ensures a small power draw. We also recommend using fuse taps for a clean install, which is dependent on the car that you use, from ATO, Micro 2, low profile, and mini fuses. For this Beamer, it actually uses low profile and ATO fuses. We chose to wire it to a 20 amp ATO fuse. Now, finding a nice and snug location for this battery can be a bit tricky with not enough space under the iX's seats. That's where all our removed paneling comes in. We're able to hide it underneath the carpet on the passenger side footwell, not only beneath the mat, but beneath the carpet itself, entirely invisible to the daily driver. Once installed, we use the included Velcro adhesives to hold the battery in place. BlackVue's parking mode engages based on motion, which allows us to use the battery cigarette socket output and connect it to the camera's cigarette lighter adapter. Now, to get the wire from the battery up to the front camera, we had to remove the side paneling and run the cable up the 8-pillar. Just make sure to wire behind or around the airbag. Now beyond that, pretty smooth sailing going up to the front cam. We followed some stock cabling in the vehicle all the way up and then across the headliner, tucking the cable in. Now the front unit of the DR970X Plus should already be up and running, ready to shoot that 4K footage. Still, we have to wire the rear cam for maximum coverage. For this step, connect the rear camera cable to the front cam. We're going to route the cable along the headliner past the A, B, and C pillars. Now, as you can see, European cars like this, German BMW, have really tight and rigid trims. So this could be one of the tougher challenges for you when you're hardwiring. The thin cabling of the DR970X does make for an easier job at least. Making our way to the vehicle's hatchback, things are a bit different from the norm here. And I'm not just talking about the built-in brake lights for even when the trunk is up. The hatchback portion differs from a standard hatchback because it does not have any tubing connecting it. It just has two metal hinges on each side. After removing the hatchback paneling, we unscrewed the cover of these hinges. And could easily run the cable along. While unscrewing is more difficult, it means we didn't have to fish along the cables. Like the front cam, you're going to want to check the live view of the rear cam before mounting it, making sure it's up and running, using the live view positioning lines accordingly. Of course, after mounting and wiring, we want to test the dash cam to make sure it's working properly. Turn on the car and check if the dash cam turns on automatically. If it doesn't, check the power connections and make sure the dash cam is properly mounted. Finally, now that our front and rear cams are installed and the wires are well kept, let's return to the Fusebox to clean up everything else. You can bundle up any excess cables using electrical tape or cable clips, stashing them in the vehicle's headliner before closing them back up. Close up all the paneling, tuck the cables in, and we're done. And that's how you hardwire a BlackVue DR970X Plus 2-channel in a 2023 BMW iX, the absolute premium protection this car deserves. Beyond the 2-channel version, the BlackVue DR970X Plus is available in 1-channel, IR, built-in LTE, and box versions. That's right, there's a BlackVue DR970X Plus box, front and rear, and front and IR. If you want to learn more, we'll include all the products we mentioned in the description below. And if you need help from our professional installers, our team at BlackboxMyCar is happy to help. If you're in the Richmond area, call us to schedule an appointment. Mention this YouTube video, and we'll give you 25% off your next install with the purchase of a battery pack. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates and news on BlackboxMyCar. Thanks for watching.